The Princess of Wales cancer diagnosis. What we know. London CNN. Catherine, Prince of Wales, revealed she has been diagnosed with cancer and is in the early stage of treatment. In a video message released Friday, Kate said the diagnosis came after she had underwent abdominal surgery in January. Her condition was initially thought to be cancerous, but later tested found cancer had been present, she said. Kate, 42, had been mostly absent from the public eye since her surgery in January, causing wild speculation about her health to swell. The shock diagnosis comes after King Charles III was also diagnosed with cancer following a procedure for an enlarged prostate. Here's what we know. What did Kate said? Kate released a video Friday afternoon to provide an update on her health, 2 months after she stepped away from public life temporarily after her initial treatment. In January, I underwent major abdominal surgery in London, and at the time it was thought that my condition was non-cancerous, said Kate, who is married to the heir to the British throne, Prince William. The surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation found the cancer had been present. My medical team therefore advised that I should undergo a course of preventative chemotherapy, and I'm now in the early stage of that treatment. She said her diagnosis had been a huge shock and that William and I have been doing everything we can do to process and manage this privately for the sake of my young family. Kate and William had 3 children, Prince George 10, Princess Charlotte 8, and Prince Louis 5. A royal source told CNN that Kate began chemotherapy in late February and that William had waited until now to reveal her condition because Friday was the day their children began their Easter school holidays. It has taken me times to recover from major surgery in order to start my treatment. But most importantly, it has taken us time to explain everything to George, Charlotte, and Louis in a way that is appropriate for them and to reassure them that I'm going to be okay, she said in a video message. Kate did not say what type of cancer she had been diagnosed with. Preventative chemotherapy is often used after surgery as the adjuvant therapy to weaken the chances of cancer returning. Dr. Karen Newson, Chief Executive Officer of the American Cancer Society, told CNN she had been expected to return to official duties after Easter, but will now postpone further work until she had been cleared to do so by her medical team, the source said. What has the reaction been? King Charles said he's so proud of Kathleen, his daughter-in-law, for her courage in speaking as she did in sharing her cancer diagnosis, the Buckingham Palace spokesperson said late Friday. Charles said it remained in a closest contact with Kate since they received the treatment at the same London hospital, and that he and Queen Camilla will continue to offer their love and support to the whole family through this difficult time. UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak said Kate's statement showed tremendous bravery and added that she had been unfairly treated during weeks of intense scrutiny by the press and on social media. The White House said that the Biden administration was incredibly sad to hear of the news and wished her full recovery. Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, said, "We wish health and healing for Kate and the family and hope they are able to do so privately and in peace." When was Kate first hospitalized? Kensington Palace announced on January 17 that Princess would spend 2 weeks recovering in hospital after successfully undergoing planned abdominal surgery. It was unclear what the surgery was for, but the palace said Kate was unlikely to return to public duties until after Easter. Which falls this year on March 31st. Kate was discharged from the London Clinic, a private hospital near Regent Park in the center of the UK capital, on January 29th. She returned home to Windsor, west of London, to continue her recovery. Charles was discharged from the same private hospital on the same day as Kate after receiving treatment for the enlarged prostate. Buckingham Palace announced on February 6th that he was diagnosed with cancer. What happened to Kate after leaving hospital? Kate's health and whereabouts became the subject of a fringed speculation, despite the palace reiterating that it had made clear in January the timelines of the princess' recovery and that the public should not expect to see her until after Easter. Kate was first seen in public earlier this month after she was spotted in Windsor wearing dark sunglasses and sitting in front of the passenger seat of the car driven by her mother, Carol Middleton. CNN decided not to publish the paparazzi shot, and neither did most major British media organizations, as the press weighed public fascination in Kate's health with the need to respect the privacy laws. What about the Mother's Day photograph? Speculation about Kate's health continues, putting pressure on the family to reveal more details. In what appeared to be an attempt to put an end to rumors, Kate published an official photograph of her and her 3 children, George, Charlotte, and Louise, on Mother's Day, which was marked in the UK on March 10th. But instead of ending the speculation, it fueled it instead after members of the public swiftly noticed several irregularities about the image. Why was Charlotte's sleeve cup blurred? And why was her skirt at a strange angle? Why was Kate's zipper misaligned? Where was her ring, and why did the children have their fingers crossed? Multiple global news agencies recalled the image from the circulation hours later, citing manipulation concerns. After a day of more amateur sleuthing, Kate admitted that she had edited the photograph and apologized. Like many amateur photographers, I do occasionally experiment with editing. I wanted to express my apologies for any confusion the family photograph we shared yesterday caused. Kate wrote on X, formerly tweet, the next day. She was later photographed alongside her husband in the car departing Windsor Castle. Why is there an investigation involving the hospital? The UK's data watchdog said earlier this week that it is assessing reports that a staff member at the London clinic allegedly tried to access Kate's private medical record. The Daily Mirror tabloid reported that the hospital had launched a probe into allegations that the princesses confidentially had been breached. In a statement, the Information Commissioner's Office, called the ICO, which is the UK's independent data regulator, confirmed that it had received the breach report and were assessing the information provided. The London clinic said on Wednesday that all appropriate investigatory, regulatory, and disciplinary steps will be taken. The alleged incident is not the first time Kate's medical privacy has been the subject of concern. While the princess was pregnant with the first child in 2012, the Australian radio station Frank called the hospital where she was receiving care and tricked the nurse into revealing private medical information, which was then broadcast. CNN's Max Foster Lauren said Morehouse and Nima Kennedy contributed the reporting.